Here we have a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500. This one comes in the LTZ trim level in sterling gray metallic. And then we have jet black leather interior. For the powertrain, we get a 5.3 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine. That's made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now as we come around to the front end here, we do get our LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights. And on the LTZ, love having the fog lights as well as the chrome grille there. Just a nice sophisticated look. Very, very pretty. Now as we come around to the wheels here, this one has a Z71 package, so we get the Goodyear Wrangler tires, and then we also get these 20-inch aluminum wheels. Passive keyless entry on the front. And then over here, power door lock controls, memory seat functions, express down for the back, one touch up and down for the front windows. We get power folding side mirrors, which is nice. Those have the blind spot monitors in them, and we can pick a side to actually adjust the glass or turn it off there. Rear window lock. Then we also have a Bose sound system. Love the trim here though. Electronic parking brake, full four-wheel drive. We can go through our drive modes here. Headlamp controls. And there's our hood release, pedals, all-weather floor mats in here, which is nice. And then we get a power tilt telescoping steering wheel. There's the power driver's seat, two-way power lumbar support. And then for the tow capacity, 9,300 pounds conventionally. But I want to give a big thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to find the best price on something closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out your info, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on one of these trucks or any new vehicle you might be interested in. But let's go ahead and check out the space back here. So full size crew cab here, so knees aren't even touching the back of the seat. Several inches of headroom. Seat back pockets on both sides. 3-stage heated outboard seats, and then we have our rear AC vents, a USB-C port and a USB-A charge port. There's a view of the front from back here. Middle seat folds down. Bottle holders are there. Premium reading lights. Nice sturdy hook if you want to hang your uniform back here. And then lift the seat up. This one has a storage compartment underneath. And you also have storage in the seats themselves. Now as we come around to the back end here, love the tail lights, and then I also just love having that chrome bumper as well. Then you get the integrated exhaust. Just looks nice. Spares underneath there, and that's how the exhaust runs. Now with the LTZs, I love having the power tailgate. One of the coolest things about these, and it's I think it's the reason it is probably my third favorite trim. Just kind of depends on what day it is. This is one of my favorite features of the Silverado though, because you can pretty much only get it on the LTZ and then the High Country if you don't have the multi-pro tailgate. And then to the front passenger seat, you get the same adjustability as the driver. Power with that two-way power lumbar support. Side pockets on both sides. Lockable glove compartment down here. And then you have the top pocket there. But as we come around to the front end, once again, just gonna take a quick look in the engine bay. And there's that 5.3 liter V8. And let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So nice leather wrap steering wheel here, which is heated. Button for that right there. There's the horn. Now over here to the Google Assistant system, we get AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then Google News, Alexa, as well as Google Podcast. Get dual zone automatic climate controls, which you can use either in the screen or you have buttons and knobs down here below, along with your 3-stage heated cool front seats, trailer brake controllers here, USB-A, USB-C duo there. And then you also, of course, have the Google Maps with the Google Assistant system, which you have to have a services subscription and all that. But still pretty neat to have the Google Assistant system. You can pull up the maps, so on and so forth. Of course, it's not wanting to work now for whatever reason. The Wi-Fi is not hooked up in here. But backup cameras there, front cameras there. You get your tow hitch views. And then my favorite, along with the curbside, is going to be the trailer views when that's hooked up. That just kind of helps you have that extra visibility. And then your settings here, your vehicle settings show you rear seat reminder, buckle to drive, teen driver, and then your trailering settings you can hook up there. Now for the 10-speed, hit this button on the side, pull down for drive, push up for neutral, hit the button, pull all the way up for reverse, press P for park. And then you can also put it in the low mode, and you can use those paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. It'll show you what gear you're in that bottom right-hand corner of the digital gauge cluster. Center console cubby space, wireless charging pads there, USB-C, USB-A duo there, and then another 3-prong household plug-in and a removable tray. Look at the back there. We do get a power sliding rear window. And the control for that is right up here, as well as the garage door transmitter, your OnStar. Now, I am happy to say with the LTZ, we get the beautiful vanity mirror with these lights here, as opposed to in the lower trims, you just have the mirror basically. Now back to the steering wheel. Blinkers are here, high beams, front wiper fluid, auto high beam toggles there, and then your wipers can be controlled there. Behind the steering wheel on the left side, we can toggle track list or radio station presets, and on the right side, volume up, volume down. We do get adaptive cruise on this one, so we can turn that on or off there, cancel, set the speed, adjust the gap for that, as well as the forward collision alert, and then mute, voice recognition. And this scroll bar, you can see your tire pressure monitors, oil pad or oil life, brake pad life, air filter, all of that. And then you can also adjust your units in the settings here from US to metric. So a lot of different views. Push button starts here. Finally, this is our key fob with remote start. And then also you have a little storage pocket here if you ever want to use that. But next, let's go ahead and take this 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LTZ out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this 1500 Silverado, low end torque in this as opposed to the Turbo Max is much more noticeable. I will say the Turbo Max is, I like getting the turbo feel and all of that, but this V8, you know, it's 4 more cylinders, so pulling out of a stop, you'll squeal the rubber. It's pretty fun. Now, I will say the Turbo Max engine for me, I just like the sound of it better. Of course, the V8 sounds more muscular, but the Turbo 4 is just, it's more fun. Just in terms of having the blow-off valve sound and just something that's more sporty, I think. Again, I feel like this is more aggressive, but the Turbo Max engine just feels more sporty than this V8. Gonna try to give it a pull here. Here we go. But I mean, gets up to speed really nicely. Gonna try to give it another pull if possible. Here we go. Oh, wow. So pretty quick truck. Of course, it has a V8. Now with this one, you do get the optional adaptive cruise, which is great to have. And then you get the lane keeping system as well. You don't have full-on Super Cruise here, but not necessarily a necessity with the adaptive cruise, just an added benefit. But of course you have to have the subscription for that after, I think, 3 years anyway. But ride quality is good. Now with these 20s and the Z71 package, I can just feel the road a hair, but not anything that I'd probably notice long term. But it's just so much power with this V8. It's so fun to drive. It's quick, and it's a tough truck. And even with this V8, we do get auto stop, which helps with the city gas mileage. So as I come to a stop here, you'll hear the engine cut off. And there it is. Now for almost $66,000, me personally, I don't necessarily need the Z71 package, so that'll save me $2 grand there. But how this is equipped with everything else, I would keep it that way. So a little over 63 grand. You get heated, cooled seats, adaptive cruise control. I mean, just a nice looking outside with the LEDs, the chrome, and really don't need a sunroof on this. So again, if I were to get an LTZ spec'd out other than the Z71 package, this is exactly how I do it. Now I want to give one more thank you to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to get the best price on something closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out your info. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you whatever that best price may be on any new vehicle. Now this one is Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro. It is on sale. It's priced pretty nicely right now. And then you also get an included lifetime powertrain warranty. So for however long you have the vehicle, covers the engine, transmission, or drive axles, just as long as you keep up with the maintenance. And with the 10-speed automatic, obviously, you know, the 5.3 has a history of reliability. But again, you're covered under that warranty regardless. Again, what you get for the money here, I wouldn't do this any differently unless I just went up to a high country. Because for the money, again, I would take out the Z71 package myself, but I love how this one's spec'd out. From the leather, I mean, the trim is great in the LTZ. Having the adaptive cruise is great. The heated, cooled seats. Everything that you get standard with the LTZ, and then just the additional, I think, convenience package or whatever it's called, gets you that adaptive cruise and a few other options, which I like. But I mean, the truck rides good, looks nice, feels luxurious on the inside, and is pretty capable with the V8 and the 10-speed auto. Now again, I've said this before, the Turbo Max, it gets the job done for 99.9% of what you're gonna need compared to this 5.3 V8. But if you just wanna have a V8, you wanna have more low end, pulling from 8 cylinders as opposed to 4 with the turbo, this is the way to go for you. But just a great solid truck, I think, for the money. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ.